SUTV News, we'll look at some local businesses in Cedar City.
And we'll get you updated on the Olympics. Welcome to SUTV News. I'm Reese Whitaker.
And I'm Lexi Hamill.
SUU has always had an incredibly diverse student body. This week, they're celebrating it. Today, the campus living room played host to Food and Faith. It was aimed to celebrate the wide array of student religions at SUU. There were fun games and activities presented by groups made up of SUU's Latino, Native American, and LGBTQ+ communities. Students were invited to mix, mingle, and learn about the cultures they are celebrating. Further events are coming up all week to continue the celebrations. Tomorrow, students are encouraged to participate in the School Olympics from 5 to 7 p.m. in the living room.
With winter drawing to a close and summer fast approaching, many are starting on their fitness regime already. Reese was able to take a deeper look into the trend.
Studies show that about 44% of Americans set out a New Year's resolution for themselves. Of these, about 13% revolve around exercise and body weight. Resolutions based around these topics are usually noted by people who say, "New year, new me." According to the CDC, some of the immediate benefits of physical activities are on the brain. Regular physical activity can help sharpen thinking, learning, and judgment skills as someone ages. There are also many other benefits to working out.
I think that when it comes to just overall health, as far as the cardiovascular system goes, as far as just self-love and self-care, I think a lot of the hormones that come from working out, like dopamine rushes.
Two of the leading death causes in the United States are heart disease and strokes. Following the CDC recommendations of 150 minutes of cardio exercise a week can put you at a lower risk for these conditions.
I think that they have a lot to gain as far as self-confidence goes just by going to the gym. And I think people would be amazed if they just gave it some time. It usually takes about 7 days of a habit before you start to, make it where you start to feel positive about it.
There are many options for people to go to the gym right here in Cedar City, such as Vasa Fitness, Spirit Fitness, Retro Fitness, and the Campus Recreation Center. For SUTV News, this is Reese Whitaker. Bread and Soup Night happens once a month at SUU. This month's event took place Monday night with chicken noodle, broccoli cheddar, and tomato soup at the Focus. Hosted by the Hope Pantry, it is an evening full of bread, soup, dessert, and entertainment. Anybody in the community can come. The entry fee is $1 with a non-perishable canned good or $3 without. When you come out, it helps support the Campus Hope Pantry. There are two more this semester, March 7th and April 4th.
SUU is about 1 year out from the opening of a brand new building. The academic classroom building is slated to open in time for the spring 2023 semester. The building is located next to the America First Event Center on the street corner of 200 South and 800 West. The 3-story building will add 14 classrooms, 7 computer labs, and 8 new teaching studios. The new site will house the Art and Design Department, the History, Sociology, and Anthropology Department, the Mathematics Department, and some portions of the Aviation Department. It will also provide space for some new programs at SUU, including a new Bachelor of Fine Arts in Filmmaking.
Utah's very own Nathan Chen competed in this morning's Olympic figure skating competition after setting a new world record on Tuesday with his short program score of 113.97. In 2018, Chen placed 5th after stumbling trying the quad flip in his routine. But this year he officially became the Olympic champion, taking home the gold, landing the quad flip and quad lutz and gaining a score of 218.63. He is now the 7th man to win gold for the U.S. in men's individual figure skating and the first since Evan Lysacek in 2010.
Also earning gold yesterday for the U.S. was Chloe Kim in the women's snowboard halfpipe. With 2 different 1080s, a 900 and a 540, she scored a 94.0 on her first run. No one in the field was able to catch up in their 3 runs. Kim defended her 2018 gold medal. The United States currently sits 5th in total medal count. With 10 as the leader, Austria is currently with 13 total medals. Germany is setting the pace with gold medals won as they have 6. Norway has 5. Austria, the Netherlands, Sweden, and the U.S. are all tied with 4 golds. Still plenty of time as events are scheduled until February 20th. So it's awesome. I know you're not from Utah, but it's so awesome to see born and raised Utahns win gold.
Oh yeah, it was super cool. And you were saying that Nathan Chen, you thought that it was his outfits that let him take the gold in his program.
Did you see his fiery shirt?
I saw the fiery one, and then I saw the one where it just looked like he was wearing a suit blazer instead of like the tight shirts that they all normally wear, so I thought that was pretty cool.
So that one was your favorite?
Yes.
Yeah, I have to say the fiery one definitely drew my eyes in more, so I thought it was awesome that he didn't do it for the short event.
Oh yeah, I get that. Coming up, a look in fine dining in Cedar City.
We will be right back.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie. Nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
And now we move on to our story on High Mountain CrossFit and the gym's unique approach to working out. Located in the central part of Cedar City, High Mountain CrossFit offers a friendly and cooperative environment to work out in. The gym's main focus is on helping those newer to CrossFit learn and perfect the movements used for most workouts. While the workouts are fast-paced, the gym offers many scaling options to fit the workout needs of those who are beginners and experienced. The gym also hosts special workouts every month, including the CrossFit Open, which begins February 25th and lasts through the month of March. For those interested, the gym offers a free intro session. To sign up, go to highmountaincrossfit.com.
With many different dining options in Cedar City, Chef Alfredo's will not disappoint. Specializing in Italian cuisine, Chef Alfredo's menu is full of a variety, including appetizers, salads, entrees, desserts, and a full wine and beer list. Riley Williams has more.
Chef Alfredo's is Cedar City's finest Italian restaurant. If you're looking to wine and dine your significant other or experience amazing Italian food, Chef Alfredo's is the place to go. The romantic environment and great service is what makes dining at Chef Alfredo's a great experience.
Chef Alfredo specializes in Italian cuisine. We have 2 locations, one in Cedar City and one in St. George. Come experience fine dining with us.
With a variety of beverages, including wine and beer, Chef Alfredo's is likely to please everyone's taste buds. They are open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Saturdays, and 4 to 8 p.m. on Sundays.
Not because I work here, but the food is scrumptious, and we have candles and linen tablecloths, so that's another reason to bring your significant other to Chef Alfredo's.
Come dine at Chef Alfredo's this Valentine's Day or for any occasion. For SUTV News, I'm Riley Williams.
Despite growing concerns regarding inflation and unemployment, a recent study shows that Utah is ranked second best in the nation with job recovery. My co-anchor, Lexi Hamill, has more.
As the U.S. has begun to recover from the pandemic, Utah has had one of the best job recovery rates in the nation. Followed by Nebraska, Utah had a 1.9% unemployment rate in December. However, issues like the supply chain and inflation still worry some Utahns.
I'm a married college student and I'm in the nursing program. It's really hard when I go to the grocery store and it's costing me so much extra to buy my groceries. Our budget, I don't have a lot of time to work, so our budget is pretty tight. And my husband's working so hard to be able to afford groceries, and gas prices are high and everything is just kind of frustrating right now.
Inflation recently hit a 40-year high and many Americans are paying extra in goods and services. Gas prices are up 49.6% and food prices are up 6.3%. Stores and restaurants nationwide have been impacted by the ongoing shortages due to the supply chain crisis and labor shortages.
So
So I work at Brad's as a waitress, and it has been hard. There have been times where we didn't have enough girls. So it's hard to find people to work for you when you're sick or if you need the day off, and the workload has been kind of a lot.
While many Americans continue to deal with frustrating setbacks, the Utah economy has strong potential to strive. With SUTV News, this is Lexi Hamill. The Grind Coffee House is one of the many local businesses Cedar City has to offer. Riley Brewster has more.
It is located in historic downtown, on Main Street. Yes. Students frequent the Grind, whether it to be catch up with friends or work on homework. It is a great study spot. Another thing that it has going for it is that it is one of the few restaurants open on Sunday. They are open from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and every other day of the week from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The Grind got new owners a year ago, and since then they have started to remodel. Soon they will roast their own coffee. Recently, they have also updated their system, as the old system was ancient. They now use Square and can sign up for an account through your phone number or the Cash App. Every drink is a point, and once you reach 10 points, you are rewarded a free drink. Recently, the menu has also been slightly altered. All the favorites have stayed, but it has been simplified to make it easier to choose what to have. In addition to serving coffee and tea, they also serve breakfast and lunch items, such as oatmeal, sandwiches, and a variety of salads.
The pesto chicken sandwich is really good, and if you're looking for coffee, we have oat and almond alternative milks. I usually get an oat milk latte.
The Grind is quite busy in the morning, so if you are looking for a quieter time to go and study, a great time is in the evening. The Grind is a great addition to Cedar City. This is Riley Brewster with the SUTV.
There were a lot of fun activities on the SU campus last week, including SPB's Night in Europe event. Night in Europe was a Valentine's Day themed event that featured many activities like create your own Valentine's Day card, with popular songs playing in the background and the highlight of the event being the soda bar. They also had a photo station with the Eiffel Tower made out of balloons. In an interview with SPB representative Justine Padilla, she said the event is to bring everyone together. We wanted to bring students and non-traditional students together for a fun event.
The inflation rate in the United States recently hit a 40-year high. The January Consumer Price Index released earlier today showed a 7.5% rise from January 2021, resulting in the fastest inflation increase since February of 1982. The index rose 0.6% from January. The rise in food, shelter, and electricity had the most dramatic impact of the month.
I wish I could have gone to the Night in Europe event because it looks like a lot of fun, and the Valentine's Day card thing seems like it would be fun to do with other people. I just wish it was closer to Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I wasn't able to make it either, but with Valentine's Day right around the corner, do you have any plans?
I do. I'm going home to Vegas to see my girlfriend. We're going to go out to lunch. Hopefully she's not watching, so this doesn't spoil the surprise.
Oh, so it's a surprise?
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
that's awesome.
Do you have any plans or no?
To be determined. I will let you know on Tuesday.
Okay.
Nathan, what do we have coming up in weather?
Coming up on weather, we'll see if spring is on its way. Stay tuned. Boy, I hope she wasn't watching that. It's on. Welcome into SUTV weather. I'm Nathan Baker. In Bryan Head, Navajo Ski Lodge is a fun place to enjoy the nice cool weather. It's the perfect weather to go snowboarding or skiing. The employees at Navajo Ski Lodge help out by taking their time to help those struggling so everyone can learn the basics of snowboarding or skiing. They also have a different variety of snacks to enjoy, like pizza, chicken tenders, and hot chocolate in their very own food court. For more information, visit the Navajo Ski Lodge webpage. Now behind me, you'll see a picture of the Cedar Breaks National Park, which is a perfect place for this weekend, for a date idea over Valentine's weekend. In Cedar this weekend, through the weekend, today, we have a high of 54 today with a low of 23, and that's the basic blueprint for the rest of this week. Tomorrow, we've got a high of 56 with a low of 18. Moving into Saturday, we've got a high of 54 and a low of 23. On Sunday, we have a high of 57, a low of 26, warming up a little bit, and that small heat wave is staying through to Monday, Valentine's Day, with a high of 57 and a low of 36, though we do have some clouds rolling in for Valentine's Day. This week, we do have ladies volleyball or ladies softball playing in Tucson, Arizona. We got 3 games over 3 days, and here's the weather for that. In Tucson today, we have a high of 78 and a low of 43 with sunny skies. On Friday, we've got a high of 77 and a low of 45. It's cooling off a little bit, but that heat comes back on Saturday with a high of 78 and a low of 49, keeping that nice sunny days through the entire weekend. Along with softball, we have men's basketball playing in Sacramento, playing against Sacramento State. And here's the weather for that. Men's basketball on Friday, tomorrow, we have a high of 72 and a low of 41. Saturday is game day with a high of 73 and a low of 41, keeping that sun through all the weekend. And then on Sunday, we've got a high of 75 and a low of 45. That's it for this week's weather. I'm Nathan Baker. Let's get you over with Seth and Anthony with sports.
Coming up on SUTV Sports, we'll have updates on SUU sports.
And we'll break down some of the breaking news in the sports world. Stay tuned.
Jason.
Jesus Christ,
Let's
what's
go
wrong
see
with
your
me?
room.
What do you think?
Yes!
We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner.
Go. Excellent.
Not bad.
Yeah, I saw you guys out there.
Oh. Am I gonna get my ass chewed out for that? Do I really need 3 cameras over there?
Into SUTV Sports, I'm Seth Whitehouse.
And I'm Anthony Colasuno.
Both SU basketball teams have had 3 games since we last saw you guys last Thursday. Each team was in action Thursday night against the University of Idaho. Tevian Jones led the way for the men, scoring 22 points in the 75-59 home win.
The women weren't as fortunate, falling 82-63 to an Idaho team that hit 10 3-pointers and had 5 players in double figures. On Saturday, the Lady Birds had their best defensive performance of the season, allowing only 38 points out in Cheney against Eastern Washington. As for fans in Cedar City, Saturday was dressed like Harry Day, meaning pajamas and Crocs. The first few minutes were almost like the T-Birds were asleep themselves, falling behind 14-2 before this put-back dunk by John Knight III. JK3 kept the guys in it early as Tevian Jones missed his first 7 attempts from the field. But eventually, a guy like Tevian Jones is going to heat up, and he hit his next 6, including these 3-pointers. Harrison Butler eventually got involved on this night, hitting the T-Birds' 8th 3 of the game. Tevian Jones led the way once again with 19 points in the T-Birds' 84-72 win. As for Monday's games, Josh Bannon was cooking early for the Montana Grizz, tallying 9 points, 2 rebounds, and a block in the first half. It was 44-46 before Montana began to get real separation. Tevian Jones again led the way with 23 points, but the T-Birds just couldn't slow down Josh Bannon, gaining a career-high 26 in the 78-67 Grizzlies win. The women's team also faced an early defeat. It was Delaney Belina keeping the T-Birds in the game with timely baskets, scoring the first 11 points. And here, finding Maddie Eden for the three to send the T-Birds down to half, down 1. The lead changed 10 times in the second half.
The Lady T-Birds topped out at 64 points with about 50 seconds left, and Montana was able to close out the game with free throws to win 69-64. Both SU teams remain in third place in their respective Big Sky standings. Each also remains above Montana in fourth. As for tonight's game, we'll go live at the America First Event Center with Hunter Hatch. Hunter?
Thanks, guys. The AFEC will be hosting 4 events this weekend. The first match of the season for the women's basketball tonight versus Montana State. MSU is the first place in the Big Sky with us in third. Gymnastics will also be tomorrow versus Utah State. Women's basketball again on Saturday versus Sacramento, and Monday as well versus Northern Colorado. Men will be on the road playing at Sacramento State. A previous game with a win of 64-51. And another game on Monday for the men at Northern Colorado with a previous win of 91-81. That's all I've got for you guys.
Oh. Wait. Both. Thanks, Hunter. With the NBA trade deadline being today, there have been plenty of moves made so far. The biggest one by far is Ben Simmons finally being put on the move. Simmons is a part of a package deal from the 76ers, including Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and 2 future first-round picks in exchange for James Harden, Paul Millsap from the Brooklyn Nets. Both stars on the move desperately wanted to leave their teams, so now they flip. The Sixers are currently the 5 seed in the East, and Brooklyn is in 8th.
Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred spoke to the media this morning and has made some announcements.
We've proposed an agreement that is better in every respect than the expired contract. For the first time in history, and despite substantial opposition by some clubs, we've agreed to institute a draft lottery to address the players' concern about clubs not competing. We've agreed to a universal designated hitter and the elimination of draft choice compensation. These changes will improve the free agent market by creating additional jobs that are often filled by veteran players and by actually eliminating the drag from compensation.
So a draft lottery is making its way into baseball, and the designated hitter will now be used in both leagues. In addition to announcing these changes, Manfred said that he is optimistic that the season will begin on time on March 31st, despite the current lockout.
The biggest sporting event of the year will be here on Sunday, and for the second straight year, a team gets to host the Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams will take on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. The Rams are currently a 3.5-point favorite in the game. Kickoff is set for 4:30 Sunday afternoon. We went around SU's campus and asked students who they thought was going to win the big game.
I think the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl this year.
The LA Rams will win.
All right, I'm picking the Rams. I think their offense is too good. Plus, the defensive line of the Rams is going to give Cincinnati troubles all night long. And Burrow can get sacked 9-10 times and still survive. But, yeah, Aaron Donald and Von Miller, the Bengals don't have a hope.
I think the Rams are going to win. Okay, the final score for the Super Bowl is going to be 18-24, and the Bengals are going to win.
I think the Bengals are going to win.
Bengals are definitely going to win.
The Bengals are going to win.
You have to say the Bengals are going to win it. Even though I do like Stafford, I feel like he deserves a Super Bowl. But overall, I think Joe Burrow is going to win.
I think it's going to be a close game. I'll give it to the Rams.
I'm going to say 32 Rams, 21 Bengals.
Gotcha. Next one.
Rams 28, Bengals 21.
Gotcha. What do you think, sir?
Rams 28, Bengals 33.
Who you got winning the big game?
What do you think?
I got the Bengals winning the big game, the combination of J, and J. Joey B, Jamar Chase, and and Joe Mixon.
I love it. Couldn't agree more. I'm on that bandwagon. I hopped on. You're not getting me off. Joey franchise is going to win his first Super Bowl. It's going to be amazing. That's all we've got for you with SUTV Sports. I'm Seth Whitehouse.
And I'm Anthony Colasuno.
I think we did good.
We did
Badly.
okay. Yeah.
That would have worked if it was.
Here. Or maybe even here. But an awkward silence can be a great thing. It can actually be a perfect moment to reach out to a friend and ask if they're okay if they seem down. Doesn't matter how you say it. You all right?
Everything's okay?
You all right, girl? You cool? You bugging dog. Just show you're there for them. Go on, Kelly. Susie awkward.
Hey, you haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Welcome back into SUTV News. The SUU golf team held their annual spring fundraiser on Saturday. The donors played in an 18-hole, 4-person scramble at Sunbrook Golf Club. Many team donors also entered in raffle drawings for SUU golf gear. The money fundraised by the team will go towards team expenses and the new John L. Evans Golf Center at Cedar Ridge Golf Course. The men's golf team will host their first tournament this Friday through Sunday at Sunbrook Golf Club.
Learn about how Bristlecone is making its mark here in Cedar City. For only a short time now, Bristlecone has been serving the people of Cedar City with different coffee and bagel options. Opening up in what used to be a car repair shop, they have made their shop their own. Offering drinks such as lattes, teas, lemonades, and the classic hot chocolate, they are certain to have something for everyone. They not only serve food and drinks, but also offer yoga classes and Pilates to help you stay connected with yourself and the community. Though being fairly new, we will have to wait and see what they brew up next.
Do you find yourself drifting off in class or losing focus on assignments? Sage Judd takes a look at the benefit of napping and how it can assist you.
Back in preschool, some of us may have had a designated nap time for roughly a half hour every day. As it turns out, there may be some use for naps as adults. Harvard Medical School did a study back in 2012 looking into the benefits of a brief nap for the average adult. Findings included less daytime drowsiness for said adults and showed that their overall sleep at night improved, with longer intervals of productive sleep and lower signs of insomnia. In addition, their ability to focus and remember details increased. For any student cramming for an upcoming test, these benefits are to die for. Benefits of napping have become more widely known. One only has to take a look at SUU campus to see that napping is encouraged. In the Sharwan Smith living room, you can find hammocks and couches laid out everywhere. Students can often be found in these provided rest areas between classes.
I've loved napping. I think it's been a great blessing in my life. I've napped regularly through college. I feel like it gives me a boost. I run track here at the college, and so it gives me a boost to be able to go and run and get work done. Sometimes it does leave me more tired when I take a long nap, but most of the time naps have been great, and they've helped me be better.
To ensure you get the best out of napping, the online clinic Mayo Clinic provides these 3 tips. Keep your naps short. Don't go longer than an hour. Take your naps early in the afternoon. Rest in a quiet, comfortable place. For SUTV, I'm Sage Judd.
That's all we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Lexi Hamill.
I'm Reese Whitaker. Come back on Tuesday, for more SUTV News.